Yo, welcome back again today, guys. So today we're at a very special place. We're in Columbus, Ohio. Actually, we're in Gahanna, Ohio, which is a suburb of Columbus, Ohio. And this is the first black-owned brewery in Central Ohio, maybe all of Ohio, right? And so I came out tonight to support them. It's February. It just turned February, and it's dumb cold. And there's a food truck behind me, so you might hear a little bit of noise. But it is stupid cold out here tonight. It's maybe like tonight I think it's going to be -1 in Fahrenheit. If you're watching from somewhere else, then it might be a little bit different in Celsius, but in Fahrenheit it's going to be -1 tonight. It's already so cold right now. But we're going to get in here today and we're going to make sure that we check out this first black-owned brewery in Central Ohio. It's very important, so I don't care how cold it is, I'm definitely going to be out here. And yo guys, let's do this. We're in here today at Crafted Culture, and the first beer we got is Knock If You Bach. It has very pronounced notes. If you're not a beer drinker, well, there's hops in beers, right? And the owners told me that hops were originally used to preserve beer over long distances, which I didn't know. I didn't know that hops was like salt. You know, maybe, I don't know. I just didn't know what it was. I thought that hops was just used in beer. So we have Knock If You Bach right now. Let's try it right here. And definitely, like I said, Gahanna, Ohio, suburb of Columbus, Ohio. Come check them out if you're in Columbus. If you live in Columbus, then you gotta come here. You know what I'm saying? African descent, you want to drink? Come here. Let's try it right now. Yo, Knock If You Bach. So yo guys, let's try right now. Knock If You Bach. Right now, let's try it. Okay. So this is an in-house brew. The first thing I noticed is it's very smooth. It will sort of remind you of a lager or like a stout. It's a stout beer, right? But it's not as harsh. If you're a beer drinker, it's not as harsh as very stout beers, right? I've had stout beers that are really, really bitter, super duper bitter, right? But this one is very neutral and it's very smooth. It has a very like creamy taste to it, but not so much to where it's like extremely creamy, but creamy enough. It's more of a darker brew, more like a dark brown, but not like pitch black. Like I said, there's some beers that are very tart. There's some stouts that are very tart. Believe me, I've had some stouts that are ridiculously tart, and this one is very smooth. It can go with a lot of things. I don't really know what you would pair this with. A lot of people that drink beer, they don't really drink stouts. Unless you're a hardcore, they don't really drink stouts with a lot of food. But maybe this stout, because it's not so hardcore, maybe you can pair it with certain foods or certain snacks. I don't know exactly. You know, I'm just drinking it right now. But it's very good. Please come check it out. Yo, Knock If You Bach. Yo, we here. We doing this. What's up? What's good? Actually, we're going to, at some point, hopefully, they can turn on the video game. What is it back here? It's Super Smash Bros, which I'm not the best at. I'm more better at Mario Kart, but we're gonna maybe see. Yo guys, so we're back for another beer, and this beer right here we have is Sunday Morning, Easy Like Sunday Morning. If you don't know the song, you need to know the song because it's a legendary song. But if you don't know, it's all good. But there's a song named after this beer, right? Easy like Sunday morning, whatever. My singing skills not that good, but it's an older black man from the 1900s that sang this song, African American guy. So you need to check this out. This is Sunday morning. This is paired with like, one of the owners told me that this is paired good with a vegetable soup, right? Or like a very gamey meat. So let's just go ahead and try it. You know, I don't eat meat, but like for whoever does eat meat, maybe you want to drink this beer while you're eating like a gamey meat, right? Whatever that is, right? We're in the north, so maybe deer or maybe, I don't know, whatever a gamey meat is. But let's try right here, yo. Sunday morning, easy IPA. Let's go. So the first thing I noticed about the IPA, very light, right? Just like most IPAs. A little hoppy, just a tidbit in a good way, right? It tastes good. It's light. You can drink it a lot. It's very airier. Like I said, it goes with gamey meats and maybe root vegetables. So he told me it goes with root vegetables. You know, I'm trying to be a connoisseur out here when it comes to certain drinks. And, you know, I'm still learning. You know, with my wine, my beer, I'm still learning. But he told me that it goes very good with gamey meats. Whatever you think is a gamey meat, a meat that tastes more gamey, right? And if you're not in America, maybe you're in Australia. Maybe you, I don't know, maybe eating kangaroo. I don't know if that's right. Ostrich, right? I feel like that would be a gamey meat. Could be wrong, but I feel like that's gamey meat. But this is the Sunday morning easy IPA. Yo, we going in for another one. What's good?
Yeah, so one of the reasons that something like Culture Vulture can't be made again is because this tiny system that we keep tucked back here is what we cook that on, man. Like that tiny system. So one keg at a time, those beers are getting brewed on that system. And probably the last beer we're going to produce on that system is sitting in this fermenter over here. We have a golden ale in there that was brewed with chamomile flower, ginger root, and lemon peel. Yeah, and we're actually going to serve that as a cask ale, so we're not even going to carbonate it. We're going to let it like self-carbonate, like force carbonate naturally in what we call a firkin. And we're going to tap it with a little spile and a little spigot, and we're going to pour it right off the countertop, February 27th.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Right, so like that's why we're saying like those beers are typically a one and done kind of thing because it's so hard. I mean, it takes the same amount of time to make that beer as it does for us to make 7 kegs of another beer, right? So once we redo our floor in here, we're going to bring our system down here where we will be making 7 kegs at a time, and we'll be fermenting in this space over here. All the kegs you see here were beer that was left from the last brewery that we've been dumping. Like we're just dumping it down the drain because it wasn't good. It just sat in the cooler. The temperature went up and down, so it's not the beer that anybody intended it to be. So we're actually dumping those right now. We have fermenters and blending tanks over here. And anytime we introduce other ingredients to our beer, so if we want to do like a radler where we're going to do a lager with some fruit soda infused into it, we'll use one of our blending tanks back here, and we'll just pour that soda right down in there, man, and get that blend right before we put it out into the kegs.
Which is these two right here, right?
What's that? So that's the fermentation tank in the back. These are 2 fermentation tanks, and that's the blending tank in the back.
Okay, fermentation tank. And then blending tank.
Blending tank, and then a fermentation tank right here.
That's what's up.
Yeah, Radler's gonna be dope. We're actually gonna try to do we're gonna work with Simple Times. They make the mixers you see in the store, like the fresh juice mixers. They're actually right here in Gahanna. They're right around the corner. Yeah. We just talked to them 2 days ago, and they were like, dude, we're totally down to make a watermelon soda so you guys can make a watermelon radler. Like, it sounds crazy.
Oh, that's dope.
But my kid came in here the first day he saw the place, and he walked to the bar and goes, Dad, I need a whiskey and a watermelon radler. I'm like, you've never had whiskey before in your life. Right. And I don't even think a watermelon radler is a thing, but you know what? Sounds good. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Right.
So over here, we're actually just planning to open this up and just make it additional seating space. Like, we're going to finish some of these barrels. You guys can sit at them, kind of hang out, drop your beers down in a little bit of quieter space. And we put the Crafted Culture wall up there for photos. And because I'm a Pokemon addict.
What's your favorite Pokemon?
Scyther, bro.
Scyther?
Come on, bro.
Right, it's the OG.
Right,
I see Scyther
right there. From day one right here.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But we figured this would be a great place to take some photos, and this will be a Pokemon style. because
Oh, that'd be
play
dope.
Pokemon all day long.
Right.
Go stop.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah, Pokemon Go.
And once we get the patio finished, which I'll show you guys that next. Once the patio finishes, we're gonna get a Pokemon gym put out. So
Oh, that's dope.
yeah, we want it all, man. I want to hang out with everybody that I would hang out with any other day. That's why you open a brewery.
Exactly. Exactly.
We're just gonna open this door right here. So
I need this camera at some point, you know.
You gotta get something better.
Right.
well, look, when you get a better one, give him that one.
Right. So I'm pretty sure that's like 20, 30,000 right there, you know.
And that's our patio out there, actually.
Oh, this is dope.
I don't care what those artists do. Whatever kind of paint they need, like just paint it. You know.
Paint it.
I don't know what that
Get
is.
rid of that kindred.
I know beer. I know
Right. That's what I know.
So like if they need beer cocktails, I'll tell them what they need. If I need paint, they tell me what I need. I'm gonna do their job, man. I'm a firm believer. If you're an accountant, I'm not gonna tell you how to do math.
Right.
Right?
Here out to the patio, or we go
It's
around
actually
the
going to
building?
be, if you saw the barrel light that's out front, we're going to put 2 more of those along the way out here so that you can, the way is lit from the front door all the way around so you can see your way through there.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. It's the little things, man. That's what beer is nice.
Yeah.
We wanna make things
Oh,
nice.
tell me about it.
Right? Beer
It
is
is.
a
It
nice
is. Yeah. It is. That's what's up. And you guys are making great beer, man.
Thank you.
I'm loving my beer.
I
right
heard
now.
your review on Sunday morning, so I had to pour a little Sunday
Sunday
morning for
morning.
myself.
You heard me.
Get a little easy like Sunday
morning. It's for the culture, you
For
know
the
what I'm
culture,
saying?
exactly, for the
you know?
culture. Yeah, thank you guys. I'm gonna pull
Definitely.
this down real quick. But
Thank you for the tour, you know?
yeah, no problem. It's a little place, it's ours.
I mean, I don't have no place, so it's been, I mean, to make alcohol, so this is good.
Hey man, you can make it at the crib, man. That fits in your garage, bro.
I know. I'm gonna have to give
Right?
me one of those.
And if you can make oatmeal, you can make beer, brother. It's that easy.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Damn.
Just let some water sit in some daggone oatmeal for a while. Rinse it down, boil it, throw some hops inside, bro. It's that easy. At the core, it's that easy.
Easy. Okay, so let me ask you one question.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a mad easy question.
Let's go.
Same thing you just said. So for people that's like, you know, I have mad people around Africa, Europe, all kind of black people. If you want to get into the brewing game, right, make your own alcohol, like you just tell me a scenario of the simplest thing of whatever you have, whether it's like cornmeal, whether it's fufu, whether it's bananas. What would you do?
So yeah, the easiest thing people to get their hands on, like it's made in mass, is stuff called 2-row malt. Every homebrew store has it. You can order it on Amazon, bro. Like it's that easy. So you get some 2-row malt and pick one hop. Doesn't matter. Just order one hop, like something indigenous to where you're from. Maybe it's a Saz hop. Maybe it's Azaka. Azaka, excuse me. Azaka hops. Azaka is the Haitian god of agriculture. So if you really want to do it for the culture, you can make yourself a smash. It's a single malt and single hop beer. Take you some 2-row malt and some Azaka hops, and you can literally, like, in 3 pots. That's all you need is 3 pots, man. Boom, boom, boom. And you can make yourself a beer just like that, man.
Dang. And so how long do you let it just sit?
It's gonna take you about 2 weeks.
Okay.
2 weeks to ferment that beer. And if you buy yeast from a homebrew store, you can do that. But if you're really just cooking it, you know, like on some really low budget, like, yo, throw some bread in there, bro.
Right.
Bread has yeast in that, bro. Like, you can even try some Red Star dry yeast. I'm not saying it's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
You know, but if that's what you got, that's what you make it with. That's what beer is. You make it out of what you got. Like field saisons were not they didn't put hops in field saisons. They put herbs and spices in field saisons. It's the herbs and spices that they could harvest out in their yards, man. So like, definitely, man, feel free to just freestyle it, or just buy a book, man. It's out there.
Yeah, definitely.
It's out there, or just hit me up.
Hit me up. Hit your boy up. I'm gonna have the description in the. I'm gonna have his information in the description. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah,
but no, I appreciate that.
Hit me up. I will make sure it's sippingwithsizzle@gmail.
Yeah.
Sipping with Sizzle on IG.
Okay.
Like, if you hit me on either one of those spots and you need some help with a beer recipe, if I don't have it, somebody I know does. Man, we'll make it happen for you guys.
Definitely, yo, brother. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no doubt, bro.
It's all love.
We're gonna have a beer together. In a little bit.
Definitely. Thank you so much, brother.
No problem.
Yo, so now we have an aged beer right here that was in the barrel. We're gonna try it out right here. It's very dark, so it's probably a stout for sure. You know what I'm saying? But I just took you guys on a tour of how they prepare their beer and their alcohol, right? So we're gonna try this beer right now. It's an aged beer in a barrel. If you have never had something aged meat, aged beef, aged whatever, right? Aged wine, aged beer. Well, you know, it's just better, you know what I'm saying? It's a higher life, you know? So we're having aged beer right now. Yo, let's get into it. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Mad smooth. Let's take it one more sip.
Thank you much. Thank you guys coming in, okay? Yeah.
So smooth. You guys can't even imagine how smooth this is. If you drink beer and you're a beer drinker, this is stupid smooth. It's almost like a root beer, but no acid, no carbonation. Like, it's just smooth. I don't want to say it's like water, but it's thicker than water, but it's just smooth. That's all I can say about it. It's just smooth. Let's go again. This is a black brewery, the first black brewery in Columbus, Ohio, Central Ohio, maybe in Ohio. And you know what? It feels good that they invited me out here to try their beers, try their alcohol. I really appreciate it. So yo guys, until next time, please like, subscribe, turn on your bell notifications. I'm live from Columbus, Ohio right now in the first black brewery in Columbus, Ohio, Central Ohio, maybe even Ohio. Like, subscribe. Have me on all social medias, which is Afric Network, which is Snapchat, Instagram, SoundCloud, Twitter, and each one teach one. Always learn from each other, always love from each other. Always understand that just because you might not do something doesn't mean that there's not an industry and there's not economics that happens in that industry. Even if you might not drink, there's still money to be made. There's still business to be had. Yo guys, till next time, keep brewing. Peace. One love.